Are you a full-fledged, card-carrying member of the sandwich generation? Well, I used to be. And as I reflect on my experience, today I thought it might be helpful to share 5 lessons I learned during that season of my life to help you avoid financial pitfalls. So let's jump in. Hello, Wealth Champions. I'm Tony Whaley, a financial planner brought to you by Paladin Advisor Group, where we care about your whole life as it relates to your financial well being. Having financial conversations with elderly parents is tough, but trust me, these conversations can bring so much peace of mind for everyone involved. And as your parent gets older, it becomes even more crucial to stay engaged for their sake, most of all. The first 2 lessons fall under the category of protecting your parents from outside influences. With AI on the rise, scammers are truly getting more and more sophisticated. I'm sure you've heard of the various ways that complete strangers find their way into the lives of our vulnerable parents and wipe out some or all of their assets. Please communicate with your aging parents regularly about staying off the phone with anyone they don't know, no matter how official they seem or how pressing the issues that they want to talk about are. Additionally, if your parents use email, tell them repeatedly not to click on any links in emails that they didn't request. Besides scammers, sadly, family members or caregivers can also pose a risk by accepting or taking excessive money or special possessions and without full knowledge of the responsible family members. Urge your parents to take an inventory of their special possessions and to balance their finances regularly or to designate a trusted person to do so for them. Also, encourage your parents to document how they want their assets distributed when they pass. This is an important way to stop manipulative family members from cutting other family members out. The remaining 3 lessons are in the category of protecting your parents from themselves. Now, be on the lookout for forgetfulness. Gently check on whether they're remembering to pay their bills and discreetly make sure that they're not overpaying. Are your parents able to keep up with technology? Here, what you can do is help them fully understand how automatic payments affect their cash flow and or that moving money away from one of the accounts to another account may leave the paying account vulnerable to overdraft and other such costly mistakes. Do your parents have a budget, and are they able to stay on it? Of course, this topic starts with you having a full picture of the obligations and the typical cash needs of your parents. Whether they live alone, in their own place, or they're in a group situation, these basics are still important. Now, when my father would request more money than together we had agreed for his needs, I would gently ask him if he'd like to sit down and go over the budget again, to make any changes that need to be accounted for. Typically, he'd just tell me, there's no need for any changes, and he'd get right back on track and would have enough for the typical spending activities that he truly wanted. We also had to watch for the cable shopping network and the in-app gaming spending. He was a technology buff and needed consistent reminders that this type of spending was outside of his practical use for his money. Now, as a matter of practical engagement, when broaching the subject of money with your aging parent or parents, please get yourself in a calm and respectful mindset. As I reflect on my experience, I kept coaching myself to remember that this person has a full life experience of managing their own finances behind them. They deserve to be treated with respect, even if they hesitate to engage or they have cognitive challenges that prevent them from fully understanding what you're trying to do. With my own father, I positioned my concerns as questions, and I asked him about the choices that he would want to make. I encourage you to foster their independence and autonomy as much as they are able to handle. Also, don't get discouraged if you're needing to repeat topics over and over again. Resist saying things like, "We talked about this, remember?" The truth is, they may not remember. Take a deep breath and simply ask, "How can we work together on this?" This opens the door to a supportive discussion. Next, timing is everything. Don't try to have these conversations as a big family gathering or in the middle of a stressful moment. Choose a quiet, comfortable setting, maybe over a casual lunch or during a relaxed weekend visit. This helps the conversation feel less like a formal intervention and more like a natural, caring dialogue. Finally, don't be too quick to dismiss the idea of bringing in a professional. A financial advisor, estate planner, or elder law attorney can help guide the process and make sure everyone is informed. In many situations, an unrelated facilitator can make these conversations feel less personality driven and more focused on functional need to get everyone on the same page for the present processing and the future legacy planning. At the end of the day, the goal is to ensure that your parent or parents are safe, comfortable, and secure as they age. Financial conversations aren't easy, but when you approach them with care and respect, they can actually bring your family closer together, provide clarity, and maybe even forge new pathways to working together, all the while fostering precious memories and deepening family bonds through this delicate season of life. Thanks for watching, and if you found this information helpful, be sure to like and subscribe for more tips on navigating life's important financial conversations. Thank you for stopping by, and remember, keep being the champion of your financial life.